A huge update is arriving this Wednesday, including the Air Island Legendary, a new Clubbox act, and God knows what more. So keep watching, guys. So first up, we have, as teased in the Crystal Isle trailer, a mysterious new monster is on the way to Air Island. Give me new monster, yes! With the new silhouette, the monster book finally making room as well on Air Island recently for a monster, and legendaries coming to every natural island. This silhouette right here does seem to be for the Air Island Legendary. Yes, yes. Taking a look at the silhouette, it's very well warped. But if we have Editing MPG do his tricks here, let's see what it actually looks like. Editing MPG. Take a look on the screen right here. You can see that it's very avian. It's got stick-like, man-like body, gangly fingers, long torso, robe, bones of feathers coming from its eyes, and you just stare at this thing. You think, my God, is this weird? It's so strange. It leans into Air Island's slightly grainy, bony-like texture. I always imagine the dinosaur decoration over there, the Fossilsaurus. And that's a nice one to place down there. It plays homage to, I think, to the colourfulness of Pom-Pom and Dandidoo. You can see from that bone or feather, whatever's coming from it in the robe. Oh, honestly, though, this looks like one of the most bizarre silhouettes I think we've ever seen inside of the game. It's clearly meant to be very strange in a beautiful way. Yes, beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the fingers, I'm like, I'm not sure about that. I think the Air Island Legendary is going to go in the middle of the song during Paulsona and Stuart's solo parts, or as they just begin duetting.
They say that we are monsters, and now that you have landed, you can see me in the sky. And
I love those verses so much. Oh my God, that's quite... Sorry, I have so much to start. If they choose to make it go inside of that end verse, Monster Handlers, you have guts. I've got to say it right now, that thing is so jam-packed, it is not going there, my friends.
take a chance, just take a step.
Goodness, Air Island Epic Wobbox is already its own forte, but that end is even more than that. Left the roof off of the house, my goodness.
Take a chance.
Every legendary so far, it has been a vocalist, so I expect no different from this monster, but looking at this silhouette that we have, it is a little bit unusual, so it just made me dream that we could have some instrumental legendary finally make its way, but it depends on the question that everyone's going to ask, which is, who is this legendary based on? It gives off such an odd, funny... Look, there's no other way to describe this other than being weird. It's definitely supposed to be that. So it makes me think. Weird. Ow. Yes, we've seen all the comments. Weird Al is my prediction. They ain't the one you won't stop asking for. The parody king, the man, the legend, the because of that and that. The silhouette is already as that weird, slightly avian look that every single prediction has an out there. They've all had this owl, avian, bird theme behind them. It makes a lot of sense that Weird Al would be the one this time. If it is them, they could have an accordion and finally fill out that instrumental role that I think we have all been wanting inside of the game. I will say because it is really hard to pinpoint who this could be this time. It doesn't look masculine or feminine. It seems like it's non-binary, this silhouette. Honestly, there's no clues towards this thing. And if it ain't Weird Al, give us a wind instrument instead. I'd love that. Now, Grand Odyssey has made this accordion-themed design, more like a jukebox here, especially befitting with an epic we have coming later in this video. They have weird eyes, look, Weird Al, weird hair, weird, honestly, nice top there, some a tentacle to the side, mech arm. We love this guy. Do Weird Al justice. Come on, guys. We've also got Jammy, who's made a word. I love the sound they made behind this, so I'm going to play it here. You see that It's so jovial, and I love how funny it is. We need that kind of a vibe. Yes. I tell you. Thank you, Jemmy. Now, alongside this new monster comes a new Clubbox act as well. Our SummerSong Clubbox act. This is going to be DJ Epic's act this time. Now, we have new artwork in game that shows them with a new design. Ooh, looking over to the side there. They've got very big facial expressions. We have another promo as well showing what them might end up looking like, particularly with the eyes there. It feels like they're going to be very expressive through them, which I do love. I imagine it's going to be like Ghost Timber's prediction, where they're rocking out on their sets rather than being behind this time. So every single light, they've been in the stage and background music, but they're going to be taking the center stage this time. And that's why I think too, it's going to be like Ghost Timber's prediction, where they're behind the setup doing the DJing, but more pronounced this time, more involved with the act. And I do think that rather than it just being a DJ set, I think the whole stage is going to be DJ Epic's DJ set, so they can go around, press buttons, sliding along. Oh, look, I want to see DJ Epic doing cool stuff, okay? I imagine this is the top-notch celeb that you get. This is MSM celebs. Am I right, guys? No one can beat them. So, yes. The act will include a mythical, a fairy monster, and a paranormal as well. Now, of all of these, it's a bit hard to work out who it could be, as we don't know the theme of the song quite yet. But based on DJ Epic being very electric themed and then putting out all of these, especially like those DJ Nitro mixers, like for Workshop, I remember those were so heavy, electric kind of songs. I think it's going to be more of an electronic-based song this time around. But basing it off of SummerSong, because it is a bit unsure, the monsters I'd predict are because they come from Earth Island, big SummerSong themes, and Ocarina, who came in at SummerSong as well. Good God, please alternate between the pirate media forms and I will scream! Thank you. I'm really excited about that. I love Ocarina. I'm excited to see. Oh gosh, Dualisk. Anyway, and we also have the Fire Element, but do not ask me about that one because it could be anyone. So end of topic. Goodbye on that. We also have some Clubbox updates that are going to be coming. Clubbox has been confirmed to be renovated, so it's going to have some new renovations inside of this update. That's why it's been out of service in-game. The biggest feature I'd love to see inside of this update is having the opportunity to go back to old Clubbox acts, and I do think this has to come. Unless I'm going to leave it out forever. Right now, you unlock everything, and then it's just gone, and you can't go back. Where's me Blitherfish bait? Sorry, I'm a big Blitherfish. I've been listening to it all non-stop. I love Wave 4, I love my Pomley 4. I love them all. Please let me go. So how I imagine this would go is to be able to bop to old songs, you'd go inside of a menu inside of Clubbox, and then you could go back and see all your old progress there, and hopefully customize the stage with all of the gear that you got as well back then. That would be so fun. Please let me go back. Yes. We also have confirmed that the Clubbox will be able to be movable, so you get the boosts on different islands so you can transfer it, which is exciting as well. The epic that we have arriving, our epic mythical, is Epic Wheezel inside of this event. It is going to be bird inspired, just like Air Island legendary, to suit this update theme. Its cage, it looks like a circus cart with a light brown color towards it and a giant wheel on the side there. It looks I think the mood board gives away a little bit too much, to be honest, this time. It's got beautiful blue and purple feathers and gorgeous eye. Oh yes, they're very, very pretty. Yes, Epic Wheezel. Yes, Slay. Yes, no, yes. It doesn't reveal one thing in the mood board, I will say that. I'll give it that. The mouth is an unknown entity behind this. I'm hoping that the mouth is going to be a beak avian or something really unexpected, so when it makes a sound, you're like, wow. Does it make up for those unique animations? Because I think it's got to do it somehow, Epic Wheezel, and I think the mouth might be a good way to do it. And also, if you're being a bird, you might fly. Yes, let's look at... that would be really cool. that Green Amber 8 has also come up with this design on screen. They've based it around the teaser, which I had to put this one up. The plumage, I love them. The feathers around it. I like the eyes, more avian, bird-like. The thing that I love the most is how they are covering up the cage there with their arms instead there. Imagine how exciting it would be if it reveals itself in this grand fashion, takes off flight, and you see inside of the cage. Such a clever idea there from the Green Amber 8. We also have our epic Wublin that's going to be coming up. This is based on the spatial sapling decoration. It has been confirmed with some lore shown on screen here too. Now, Elstrabad and Maulch feels most akin to the spatial sapling to me. They're the biggest contenders, and out of those, I'm going with Maulch. This is spatial sapling. The lore is it recycles trees and plants. Maulch, huge dumpster. It's going to put all of that recycling goodness to you. Garbage disposal is in the house. Yes, epic Maulch. I mean, it's already a huge burrow. I can see it collecting all the trees, plants, putting them underground. It's just one big giant dumpster. Make it down. We have Rocky the Shiny Lilligans design. Sorry, I'm looking at this design and I'm seeing these super buff arms and feathers and I'm like, wow. I love how bulbous it is. It's going to be very tree-like, I think, this time. So you've nailed that right in the bullet there, Rocky the Shiny Elegant. Yes. I will see y'all on Wednesday, though. Please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. And remember, Maulch fans, you are being served.